Hi everyone, my name is Mahmoud and my supervisor is Dr. Esra Aija. My final project is about IoT based home automation using Raspberry Pi with Android application. The main aim of this study is to design a security system for smart home application with Android application. So how my project works? My project work is a control of smart home. The main point is that to detect undesirable internets to home. In case of any motion which is detected by motion sensor around the house, like when the thief opened the door, an emergency notification will be sent. In addition, we can control the electrical device and lighting from designed Android application. I can explain here by drawing the draw IO here. We can see the camera on the house and we can see here someone, or we can say that it is a thief. Also, I had added the electric device here. So our house connect with Wi-Fi connection to the internet, and at the same time the house is connected for camera by Wi-Fi. After the connect to Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi is connect to the Android application that will be used here. So when the thief opens the door, the motion sensor will be work. I mean the motion sensor will be up. After the motion sensor work, the notification will be sent to the Android application, and from the Android application we can open the application and see by using the camera who opened the door. In the same time, we can close or we can open the electric device by using the Android application. This is my project timeline. We have divided the project to many of projects, and I have finished all of them successfully. So this is some information about the software that I use in my project. So I use Raspberry Pi 4 as microprocessor, and I use Raspbian operating system, which is the Linux system in Raspberry Pi. I use the Python program as Raspberry Pi software language. Also, we have here Python as a VC. We have Anaconda. The Anaconda is include some programs. Inside the Anaconda there is a spider, there is PyCharm, which is program that we can use to write Python language program. This slide is from last semester, by starting the graduation 1. Before I come to graduation 2, I tried to turn the LED on and off, and I have turned it successfully. So this is the GPIO of Raspberry Pi. Then I have sent an email to the user. I mean a normal email have sent by using Raspberry Pi. Then I edit the camera section here and I take a photo. This photo is from our software laboratory in our school. Then I use the motion sensor, which is HCSR501. This motion sensor have a 3 cable. Red cable is for give 5 volt and yellow cable is data cable. When is a motion, the data cable is B1, I mean give 5 volt, and the black cable is ground cable. So this is in the first semester. In this semester I have collect all of them. I mean when the motion sensor is done, an email have sent, and by using Android application that I edit, we can open the camera and see who opened the door. And of course this I have make it without Wi-Fi. So in this semester I edit Wi-Fi connection and I can control all the GPIO from using Wi-Fi connection. In my project I use a screen, Raspberry Pi, HDMI cable, mouse and keyboard. So this is the Raspberry Pi 4B. The reason that I choose this model is that this model have Wi-Fi connection and there is a USB input here and there is a GPIO that I use to control the house. Also it has a 4K display micro HDMI. So let's continue. Let's continue by Android application. I designed the interface by using Android Studio and I have tested it on my own mobile. After the download, we can see the application here. If we open this application, we can see the first picture here, which is the first main application of Android. We should start by touch start button. So after the passing here, we have another picture and we have another button which has right go to control your house. After touch this button, so after pressing the button here, we come to this page. This page is connecting to internet. So you go to the IP address of your Raspberry Pi, and from this page you can control the air condition, you can control the electric device, you can control the lighting. For example, I use 26 GPIO here, and I use also 40 GPIO. I put it, connect it to the LED, and to show that we can control the electric devices and we can control the air condition. Also, I have used the number 2 GPIO, number 6 and number 7 for motion sensor. So this is my hardware design for smart home scenario. I will make another presentation about the hardware part and explain how my project worked. So all the steps is worked here. As all the student, I have some difficult part. The main result is I don't have infrastructure. I mean, I don't know all the things before. So this is the first time I use Linux, Python, and Raspberry Pi. So what we can edit to myself, I mean what I have learned here. I learned how to divide the project. If I have a big project, how to make it to small part and solve the problem by taking it not for looking all the problem, but to divide it and try to solve it. And also I learned some information about the Linux operating system. I learned how to use Python language, and I learned very knowledge about Raspberry Pi. Also, I learned how to make project in Android Studio. This is the end of my project. I hope I show all the steps clearly, and also I will edit one video for the hardware part. Goodbye.